This is Joshua Hott here, 4 seconds out. Delighted to be joined by Pat Brown here at Moss Side Fire Station Boxing Club. Pat, let's go straight into things. September 13th, first away day for yourself. Or not first, but overseas, technically in Belfast. How excited are you to have this opportunity to box on such a big card?
Yeah, really excited. I had two options. I had that show and another show, and I grabbed it with both hands because it's Windsor Park. There's going to be a massive capacity there, a lot of people tuning in. It's good exposure for me, and it's nice to get the lads overseas, like you said, as well, and they're all up for it. They've all booked their hotels and that, and they've been saying it's going to be like a stag do, so yeah.
Expecting the big turnout, then we've seen big turnouts throughout every fight of your career so far. Expecting the same for September 13th?
Yeah, 100%. I think every single fight that gets put in front of me, I treat it like it's a world title fight. So yeah, I always come to face the music, and I always try and perform to the best of my abilities. So yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll.
Especially off the back of your last performance, in what was a step up against Lewis Crocker, a tough, durable contender domestically. But you were able to get him out there inside the first round. Just how good was that feeling at the AO Arena that night? Yeah,
obviously it was a great feeling. Winning any fight's always a good feeling, you know. Everyone has pressure and that, and it was nice to just get the job done. And yeah, whether it was the first round, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, as long as I got the W, obviously everyone loves a first round finish. It gets a lot of traction and that, but that wasn't my aim. I was going in there to get the rounds in, and I was there to really focus and get into deep waters.
Did you expect to get him out there so quick?
No, definitely not. No, if you watch, I actually really take my time. I don't really throw much. I use my feet a bit, and I just caught him on the button, and I seen him go, and that was it. Then when I see red, I don't let him go. I keep on him.
Especially with Oakford as well. You know, he fought John Hedges, who he lost on a technical decision. Alois Jr., who got him in the third. So far, you've done the quickest job on him. Is that a little message to the division?
Styles make fights, don't they? I don't look into stuff like that. Everyone's dangerous. Everyone's got their attributes in different departments and that. And whether I got him out in the first round or someone else did, it doesn't make a difference in terms of if I was in a ring with someone else. So yeah, the day when it comes where I'm fighting these boys, it won't matter that I've got him out in the first round. It's good for hype and getting everyone at it, don't get me wrong, but mentally and inside my brain, I'm not that bothered.
Are we seeing another step up for September 13th Belfast? What type of opponent are you hoping to have?
At the moment, I don't really know, to be honest. I've just come back from a wedding like a week and a bit ago. So I've been ticking over, and yeah, I'm deep into camp now. I'm really like tunnel visioned in. So whoever they put in front of me, I'll just fight anyone really. So yeah, whoever Jamie and Sam and Eddie and all that, and Frank, they pick, I'll just make sure I do my job.
And if all things do go well, how many more times would you like to be in the ring this year, especially in your first year as a pro?
Yeah, I reckon one more. Yeah, this fight, then I've one more just before the end of the year, hopefully, and then I've had a good little run then for my first year as a professional.
Will that fifth fight, will you be looking to step it up to 10, or just take that as another 8-rounder and then look at going into 10 rounders and title fights at the beginning of next year?
I'm not too sure. It's whatever they think. I know it's like I'm on, I'm just repeating myself, but whatever my team thinks, I'll just do to an extent, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I'm here for the long run. I'm here to get the rounds under my belt. Obviously, I've only gone 4 rounds, and that was in my debut, so I haven't even reached the 8th round yet. I haven't experienced these deeper rounds, so going to 10 when I've not even done actual 8, I've not even done 6 yet. It's kind of like I need to just try and find the balance, because you got to be smart. There's no point saying, oh, I'll fight him, I'll fight that, I'm fearless, I don't care. You got to have a brain, and you got to be switched on, and you got to take your time and do the leap when it's right.
Well, we look forward to September 13th. Just want to quickly grab your thoughts on stablemate, good friend, almost someone that comes in a pair with you, Dave Allen. Gets the dream of headlining the Sheffield Arena against one of the scariest men in the division in Arslanbek Makhmudov. Listening to Eddie and many other people speak about the way this fight came about, it doesn't seem like the way the average fighter would pick a fight. Dave has said that because he scares him, he knows that he needs to train, and it makes him want to train. Just how excited are you and delighted for David to see him get this type of opportunity?
Yeah, I'm really excited for him, and I'm delighted. Yeah, he deserves everything he gets. Dave, he's a veteran in the sport, and so many people can relate to him. And yeah, he makes everyone smile, makes everyone laugh, and he's a credit to the sport in so many ways. So yeah, for him to headline in Sheffield, which has been his dream, it's brilliant for him, and his opponent as well. It gets Dave at it. been training like a dog. He really has. I've never seen him like this before, to be fair. But you know, everyone's got a pair of hands, haven't they? And you know, if this guy wrestles bears don't like. It's obviously a trained bear. He's not going to go out in the wild and wrestle a grizzly bear, is he? He's obviously a trained bear. I'm sure if bloody Dave got his hands on a bear and he would move it around a little bit, if it's trained to, you know, it's not going to start ripping his head off, because if it could, it would. A bear against a man would absolutely rip us limb from limb. So all this bear story and all that, like, it's that neck of the woods. They all mess with bears, don't they? They all have bears as pets and all that stuff. So yeah, I've got full faith in Dave, and I think he'll get the job done. I really do.
You mentioned never seeing Dave train like this before. Is it almost a bit weird to see him this focused, this far out from a fight? You know, we're only at the start of August now, and the fight's not until October. Yeah,
definitely. He's not having his laughs and jokes with me anymore, so that's a shame. So I'm just kind of sitting on the fence, and when he's ready to play, I'll get off and start poking the bear, as you say. So yeah, but no, I'm buzzing for him. He's training hard, and yeah, he'll get the job done.
Just comparing the two styles, where do you believe Dave's advantages do lie? We've seen the way that people have broke down Makhmudov before, and there is a bit of a blueprint there. Do you feel Dave needs to follow that blueprint?
I think Dave is defensively sound. He's been in with some big hitters. As he touched the canvas, has he been seriously wobbled and all that? Not by many men, and I don't even think he's been seriously wobbled anyway. I think, yeah. What's the guy's name? Thingy Price from Liverpool. I think he said that's the guy who hit him the hardest or something like that. But yeah, I reckon this Russian, he's got his hands like down here a little bit, and I think Dave will. He's got the openings. Yeah, he knows what he's going to do. And
just lastly from me, we've seen a weird story going around boxing at the moment, or a weird fight getting possibly put together. And Anthony Joshua, a two-time unified world champion, Olympic gold medalist, against the fact that a YouTube turned boxer, Jake Paul. What are your thoughts on this type of fight being looked at and explored?
If it makes money, it makes sense. That's what you know. Boxing's a business. If anyone was in AJ's shoes or Jake Paul's shoes and they can make that amount of money, everyone would say yeah, wouldn't they? So that's my thought process on it. Do I think Jake Paul takes the sport seriously? I do think he does now. So if he wants to get in there with him and it makes loads of money, it makes everyone happy, everyone's going to be entertained by the fight, so be it. AJ's not really in a position now where, like, yeah, he's coming to the end. He's probably wanting a massive payday again, and then he'll go off in the sunset. So, yeah. Do you think there is a safety element that possibly needs to be looked at? Obviously, just because there is levels, you don't see fighters go from boxing the type of people Jake Paul have boxed straight into someone like an Anthony Joshua in their respective weight divisions. Do you feel there is a safety element? Yeah, of course, there needs to be a safety net, 100%, but Jake Paul is a cruiserweight, he's a big man, he's not a small man, and he keeps calling all these people out, and life's tough. You know, if you bite off more than you can chew, it's your own fault, innit? So if he keeps shouting these names out, it's about time he needs to get, you know, smacked up. But who knows? AJ might get smacked up by him. So that's the sport of boxing. Everyone's on the edge of the seats. But I would definitely be in AJ's corner for that fight, 100%. Absolutely, Pat. I'm going to leave there. Thank you very much for your time. Yeah, thank you. And we look forward. Top man. Thank you. Cheers, Pat. Yeah. Good, thanks.